parasite diversity plays an incredible and underappreciated role in global ecology. Able to take many forms in both micro and macro embodiments, parasites can live either outside or within a creature, be plants, vertebrates, invertebrates, and even manipulate the behavior of their hosts. Though parasites can be harmful to their hosts, they can also be benign and harmless. Parasites prefer tropical temperatures but exist the world over and continue to expand their empire as climate change warms the earth and makes it a more hospitable place for our parasite friends. Most people despise parasites. After all, the very word conjures images of negativity and laziness. But parasites, due to their abilities to help beef up our immune system and keep down the insect populations, are vital to the ecosystem. It is alarming then that most of the world's parasites could be gone in a few decades. Good? Bad? Let's probe just a couple of the ramifications of parasites going extinct. But before we go any further, however, why are parasites going extinct? 2 words: global warming. With rising temperatures comes the migration and mass deaths of the animals which parasites have come to rely on to reproduce themselves. If one animal which the parasite relies on migrates to an area better suited to its own reproduction, then this migration can have a cascading effect on the parasite which is suddenly in the position of lacking one link in its reproductive chain. This is because parasites have quote-unquote co-evolved to infect multiple species to reproduce. The disruption of one species in their reproductive cycle means that the parasite can no longer reproduce. Ergo, the parasite goes extinct. Back to the effects of parasite extinction. First, the good. With parasites gone, most diseases which wreak havoc on the working class would vanish. Without any of the viruses plaguing humanity a cause for concern, the pharmaceutical industry would dramatically reorient its resources to research more pressing concerns of the hugely changed human body. Would this period be where cancer research finally comes into its own? Maybe. Unfortunately, there are also some problematic elements of parasites going extinct. Here is just 2. 1. Parasites drive most creatures' sexual normativity and regulate procreation. With parasites gone, it is believed that asexuality would become prevalent. If this were to transpire, though, pleasure may dwindle. We could also expect such cultural curses like rape and heteronormativity to dwindle as well, providing an unexpected but delightful side effect to the new asexual regime. 2. No parasites means that the insect and bug populations would quantitatively increase. Imagine swarms of locusts on a biblical scale kind of increase. Ecosystems then would dramatically change. On the human side, this would mean an increase in the amount of pesticides used to keep the insect hordes away from crops, and would be felt in the ecosystem via toxic runoff. On the other hand, one might assume that with such huge numbers of insects, a reliance on traditional sources of protein such as beef, chicken, and fish would gradually decline in favor of the eating of insects. Western culture then would finally catch up to many other places in the world and invite consumers to explore the world of insect cooking. There you have it, asexuality and insect eating. Lots of people would benefit from parasites kicking the bucket, but the long-term ramifications of parasites' extinction and its effect on humanity have yet to be explored.